What's going on, guys? My name is Oracles. Welcome to today's video. Now today we have an epic showcase between Skaven and Empire, and Skaven is leading by Yety. I forgot his name, but it's a ladder battle. I'm so glad that the ladder is finally back online, and I just can't wait to dive straight into it. So basically, my opponent had is that Giselle's? Yes, Giselle's times 2, I believe. There you go. And we have poison wind mortars. This is actually the first time I actually see this on a competitive battle. And look at the models. They are actually pretty good. How many models do they have? 9 models. So 9 mortars. They're gonna dish out a lot of damage onto infantry, I believe. And then we have these warp grinders. Warp grinders have some really interesting stuff. It can high chance. Okay, so it can do some AOE damage, and also it can have a net ability, I believe, for 13 seconds. So pretty unique, pretty good. So you can use the combo, I believe. I'm not sure whether these are unused. Let me see. Type, duration. So I think it's a unused ability. So you need to time those correctly. And we do have some chaff, clan rats, Skaven slaves, clan rats all across the board, and some Skaven clan rat spears as well. And we do have 1 rat ogre, I believe, another one here, 2 rat ogres, and we have a hell pit abomination, and together we have no scroke. No scroke is actually always gonna get a lot of value because of this particular thing here. Alright, let's zoom in again, because he's so tiny. The Liber more basically this one. So it can basically do half HP damage to Lord or Heroes, which is amazing. And I think SEMs. And now you guys don't want to miss this shot here, right here. Because the thing about Empire against Skaven is that I always like to use grenade launchers, and those grenades gonna do a lot of damage, I believe. There you go. That's just gonna cook all these rats into the barbecue. So yeah, I'm gonna slow down things and then introduce my army a little bit. So I have gone a super wide army here, as you can see. I have 2 Empire Knights on the right flank, one of them being shot at already, and now I have spears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 3 flagellants on this flank. Together we have another 2 Empire Knights, and I have a Ember Wizard with summon, with wire form and transportation of Cardon, and one of the Pharaoh Manticore already got summoned. And we also have 2 Pistoliers and 2 Grenade Launchers. The leadership in command is Boris, the top player. Boris, the top brainer. So he's actually rocking Foe Seeker, Midnight Rune Fan, Crush the Weak, and Hold the 9. That's it. That's the entire army. And this battle is just actions everywhere. So I'm gonna constantly zoom in and out, I believe. There you go. So these knights gonna get focused on by those grinders and warp Giselles. So basically I'm putting them back to avoid that. Meanwhile, I'm using these knights to crush in here. And on this flank is where all my money at. I'm gonna do a lot of damage here to those grinders with my flagellants, and I actually casted a wire form, and this Pharaoh Manticore is going straight after those Giselles, which is good. And already the Grenadiers are coming in, Pistoliers are flanking in, and I do have my Empire Knights crushing in again, and also this Empire Knights is trying to crushing in again as well. And we're gonna see this glorious charge from the Empire Knights, which is amazing. And we also have another charge coming in here. And actually they got stopped by the Rat Ogres, so that's not ideal. But we do have charge is right here happening. That was the downhill charge, which is amazing, killing all the rats here. And Abomination is right here to respond as well, so that's definitely a little bit awkward. And we do have everything pouring in though, because all my flagellants and my already grenades are coming in here as well. And these knights actually got put through those rat ogres and got some damage down into the back of those clan rats. So the thing about fighting Skaven as Empire is that your knights are very squishy, and they are very bad fighting stuff like Abomination or rat ogres. So you need to constantly move them around to get rid of the clan rats and Skaven slaves and stuff. Meanwhile, using your spears, because the spears can do a lot of damage to both rat ogres and hell pit abominations. Alright, so as the battle getting into this stage, I'm gonna slow down things a little bit to analyze the battlefield here. So I still have my knights rocking strong. I still have a strong pocket here, and Lord Stroke is still online. We do have flagellants taking care of this pocket here, and my opponents still have one Grander, one Giselle still online, but those Giselles are about to get charged by those knights and the top bringer. And now my opponent do still have a rat ogre, and I'm actually putting out these knights here, try to save them, and yeah, looking really nice for Empire at this stage. I think I pretty much wiped out everything my opponent has, and just deal with those SEMs later and Lord Skrog. Giselles are getting ganked down, so that's the mortars. Granders are coming back to support, but I think I'm just gonna clapping onto them. There you go, with my flagellants, and I still have a healthy flagellants right here, needs to pull back. And we do have nice maneuver in this direction as well, so constantly keep my knights moving is the strategy. And the knights are fighting the rat ogres. I think need to get the top bringer involved would be nice, but the thing is A-bomb is right here, so I need to do something, otherwise A-bomb is going to do a lot of damage to my knights. But I managed to route this pocket here, and top bringer is after Lord Skrog, and he actually casted that Liber, what was that name again, but onto my top bringer and bring him down. We do have mortars being chased down by the flagellants here as well, and pistoliers are coming back and shooting into those rat ogres, which is nice. Top bringer needs to, oh, that's some decent damage dealt onto Boris. But right now I'm just basically chasing and make sure those units are not coming back. And those granders needs to be chased outside the map though. So far I don't think I made any mistakes, and I took some damage from Lord Skrog with that Road of Corruption onto my Rider Grenades. But for the majority part, I think Grenades did okay, and was okay dealing with all these clan rats. So just looking at a ground perspective, you can see all the Skaven units are routing except this very pocket here, and that's basically Lord Skrog and Abomination and rat ogres, and they are the only thing left pretty much at this point. And I want to slow down things one right here, because I was chasing these guys outside the map. But one thing is that these granders are actually coming back, and they are anti-large. Even though they are routing again, but they actually took care of my pistoliers, and this is a devastating loss for me, because if there you go, pistoliers are losing. So if pistoliers got taken care of here, which means because all of them still have a lot of ammunition left, so that's a huge blow to me. And now Boris is targeting Lord Skrog. There you go, and actually knocking Lord Skrog send him flying, which is nice. And then that's another shot, which is a good shot. But the thing is, Abomination and Rogue is gonna do a lot of damage to Boris, so I need to get Boris outside immediately while using my grenade launchers to shoot into this pocket. And I still have my knives, still have my spears, and where are my flagellants? All the way here. I need to get my flagellants involved ASAP, because right now this pocket is so strong, and my Amber Wizard actually got caught here, which is not ideal again. But I need to clap in now onto this pocket. There you go. Oh, those are amazing shots from those grenade launchers. And I managed to rout the Rag Ogres and managed to rout Lord Grog. That's all I need to do. And now all the things left are this Abomination. And I need to escort Lord Grog outside the map. So this is looking amazing for Empire. So at this point I think Empire has this game. There's no... I don't think, like, even though Grander's coming back and took care of my Pistoliers, but I still have my Flagellants here. So I don't think at this point there's any comeback from Skaven. But just keep in mind that everything could happen. That's all I got to say. So Tuddy just randomly, because I casted False Secure, but he still took a shot and he's already at his healing cap. So which means Tuddy is not in a position to fight anymore. And that Todbringer is actually taking care of Lord Grog here. Meanwhile, this pocket supposedly gonna do a lot of damage onto Abomination, but I just don't think. Actually casted a wild form onto my spears to do more damage onto Pit Abomination, and I have more spears and flagellants coming in as well, which is nice. And so right now it's Abomination against the world, and Topbringer is coming in, but unfortunately the Abomination is just not routing, and he's gonna connect again onto Boris. So that was just really unfortunate for me, and Boris will not diving in again, I suppose, and is on the brink of routing, and everything here is about to route to that Abomination. That's just really awkward. Like, it's just very awkward. And also these grenade launchers are killing more spears than Abomination. But the thing is, I still think I can win if I can gather my troops and come back. But I did not see this coming. I did not see this game as hard as this, because in my opinion, those spears with Amber Wizard supporting the leadership, they should be able to fight Abomination. But they actually got routed. That's just really to my surprise. And the Amber Wizard is routing as well. But I'm just gonna send spears right back in there, and also using my grenades to do more damage onto Clan Rats. There you go. I'm using my... That's another mistake, I think, because those grenade launchers actually still have ammunition. So I don't think sending them in melee is a good choice. But at this point it's really dicey, and it's Abomination against the world, and I'm actually losing, because that Abomination is gonna keep healing up. If I don't do enough damage to kill it, it's just gonna stay here forever. So this is definitely very awkward. And the only thing that can do damage onto him is these guys. There you go. That did some damage, which is nice. But yeah, right now these Outriders are out of ammunition, and I need to get these guys back to shoot more volleys. I think I could still do something, but Boris can't really get in here, because one more route he's gonna shatter, so which means everything is gonna gone. So that's definitely not good. and I'm using up all my volleys. And there you go. I think this time I can do it, because those spears are still gonna do a lot of damage, I believe, until the Hell Pit Abomination. Still have 900 HP. Oh, now it's routing. There you go. And that's the game. So that was okay. I was fighting Yety. Alright, so anyways, that was such a close game, and I did not see this game would be this close halfway through, because I think I did a great job initially killing all the mass with my Grey Nunters and my Knights, and my Flagellants performed extremely well with that wire form. But I think I just had some really shaky plays in the end with my Boris play. I think Boris took some unnecessary damage and basically taking outside the fighting, so that was very awkward. But I was just really fortunate to have the victory in the end. But this was such a close battle. I love it. The Hell Pit Abomination actually gave me the world of trouble, so I really gotta give some praise to the Abomination. Fantastic job. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. More awesome contents are coming. For now, Archibald signing off.